Today I am going to be reviewing these easy you-bake dog treat mixes from Incentive Foods, and I have this easy peanut chai treats. These have oats in them. There is also a peanut chai recipe that's grain-free if you have a dog with grain allergies, and they also have the pumpkin. This also has arrowroot in it. It's great for dogs with digestive health troubles. They are great treats for every day as well, but if your dog is having digestion troubles, pumpkin treats are often recommended. So basically these are really easy, simple treats. You got a little package like this. It's $10 for the peanut chai with oats, $11 for the peanut chai that's grain-free, and then $12 for the pumpkin mix. And you just tear these open. You add the powder that's in here, the mix that's in here. You add water and the pumpkin one calls for oil, the peanut chai doesn't. So you add the water and oil, or just the water, mix it up, bake it. The instructions are on the back, really easy to do. I'll show you how quick they are to make. It's pretty simple to make these treats. I have taken pictures of these directions. You can see how easy they are. If you click on my written review, you'll see them there. But basically, the first thing we did was preheat the oven to 425 degrees. So you should hear that beep pretty soon when it's preheated. So now it says to mix the contents of the package with 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup of water. And these are the pumpkin treats, so I also have to add a 1/2 teaspoon of oil. So I'm gonna start with 1/4 cup of water, and then if it seems like they're still a little too dry, I will add a little more water, and just a 1/2 teaspoon. I'm using olive oil. Coconut oil is great for dogs. You can just use vegetable oil or any other cooking oil that you have. And it seems like it's gonna be way too dry, so I am gonna get just a little more water. It's a pretty dry dough, as you can see. It's quite sticky, but I'm going to scrape it off there, and then I have these silicone baking pans. It does say that you can press and roll out the dough if you want to. What they recommend is to press and roll it into an oiled baking pan that's about 1/4 of an inch thick, so like a cookie sheet, and then use a fork to poke holes in the surface. You could also cut into bite-sized shapes, the right size for your dog. What I'm gonna do is fill my silicone molds, and then you bake for 12 to 15 minutes or until the cookies are almost dry. Molly and Sadie are waiting patiently for their treats, so here they are, and you can see that they both like them. I'm also just gonna show you, Sadie, how easy they are to break. They're very, I didn't cook them all the way, so they're very soft still. They're great for dogs with dental issues or senior pets. Give Molly another one. Whoops, there she goes. So you can tell that our dogs love them. They love both the peanut chai and the pumpkin. So the dough is safe as long as you refrigerate it if you choose not to cook all of it at once. And if you do what I do and you don't cook them completely, they will be soft. You can cook them longer if your dog likes a nice hard biscuit chew, or a nice hard biscuit to chew. And speaking of chews, you can also use the dough. It is safe as long as you refrigerate, so you can use it to wrap pills and disguise those. So there's lots of uses for this dough if you don't have the time to make your own homemade treats. If you have any other questions about Incentive Foods easy you bake dog treats, feel free to email me, Samantha@topdogtips.com. Thanks for watching this review.